Let's get into some sleaze presented by McDonald's. The best part about working at McDonald's is the people.
Now, Barnes, I have to say I am so invested in baby Reindeer, and I don't know why, but I do have friends that won't watch it because they've heard how some of the episodes are disturbing. But I'm like a sleuth as well on this whole story. Did you hear the Piers Morgan interview?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. It's almost an hour. It's intriguing.
Wow.
She's very suspicious, I will say that.
He talked to the real-life Martha from the Netflix series, if you aren't familiar. Her name is Fiona Harvey. She plans to sue Netflix. They're standing by their story, by the way. She says the series is defamatory and called the whole thing a work of fiction. Again, Netflix claiming it's true. Now, in the show, if you remember, she's a stalker created by Richard Gadd, claims he had to deal with lots of stuff. I find it quite obscene. I find it horrifying, she said. But Piers Morgan really pressed her on all of the messages and the outreach that she had with Richard Gadd.
In the course of your relationship with Richard Gadd, you send him 41,000 emails, 350 voice messages, 744 tweets, 48 Facebook messages, and 106 letters.
That's simply not true. If somebody was sending somebody 41,000 emails or something, they'd be doing how many a day? Lots.
Well, they'd be obsessively contacting
yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
What did you send him?
No, none of that's true. I don't think I sent him anything.
You never sent him anything?
No. I think there may have been a couple of emails exchanging, but that was it. Just jokey banter emails.
Netflix have said that these details are the real ones. That this is exactly
completely incorrect.
So you're denying sending anything to him?
There may have been a couple of emails.
Text messages?
No.
Facebook messages?
No.
Did you tweet him?
I may have done years and years ago.
You actually tweeted him numerous times.
No, it wasn't numerous. It was about 18 tweets there or 14
It's quite a lot to someone who's not that well known.
But we were all friends. You know, it was banter.
Right, but it establishes you were contacted. That's in public.
It's very weird because you see now why I say she's suspicious. She says she barely knew him and that she was around him a couple of times. But yet she did all these tweets. She sent him a letter when he was, I guess, accused of rape or what. I'm not sure what the story in the UK was, but she sent him a letter. A lot of things that you wouldn't do for someone you just met in passing.
And if she is a real stalker, she could be a pathological liar. But does he have all of these messages?
That's what we don't know.
That's what we don't know yet.
So, yeah, because Netflix, like you said, is standing by it.
They're saying they've done their research.
If you have seen this, which, I mean, millions have, Baby Reindeer, keep wanting to say Tiny Reindeer, Baby Reindeer, then seek out this interview. Just search it. It'll come right up with no commercials. And you'll be fascinated because she looks exactly like the actress. Or the actress looks like her.
I'm so invested in this.
It's a wild interview.
Couple of updates from over the weekend. Bravo's Andy Cohen has been cleared of allegations made against him by former Real Housewives Brandi Glanville and Leah McSweeney, accusing him of unsavory behavior. Investigators found claims of booze, drugs, and sexual harassment unsubstantiated. So he has been cleared.
Wow.
And a lot of other people coming to his defense.
Doesn't surprise me. The guy's not stupid.
But then this story, which I have to hand it to John Mayer, good for him. He gave a scathing response to the Andy Cohen dating rumors, people saying they had a relationship. Earlier this week, The Hollywood Reporter asked the Bravo exec about the intense speculation. Well, guess what? Mayer started an open letter to this journalist, Mayer Rashan. I read your interview with Andy Cohen and was intrigued by your line of questioning regarding our friendship. And you know how smart John is. Like, just listen to this.
Yeah.
People seem dubious that a straight rock star can have a close platonic relationship with a gay TV personality. I think this is somewhat of a specious premise. And then he goes on and on. Second, I think that to suggest that people are dubious of a friendship like mine and Andy is to undermine the public's ability to accept and understand diversity in all facets of culture, be it in art or in real life. So he actually went on and on to really just challenge and I think embarrass this reporter. Here's the very end, reinforcing the idea that any gay straight relationship needs a qualification. That is not sexual devoids everyone involved of our dignity. Respectfully, John Mayer. Good for him.
Word of the day is definitely specious. Leslie, that is superficially plausible, but actually wrong.
Yeah, because Mayer's so smart. But I applaud him for writing this open letter to this journalist.
Yeah.
Because people just want to do, trash talk all the time because he's friends with Andy Cohen. Yeah, good for him.
Internet is an ugly, ugly place.
Now, this is really funny. Gypsy Rose Blanchard thinks that one of Taylor Swift's songs is about her. Yeah, she thinks this song is about her. Did you see this story? The song is called Fresh Out the Slammer.
Well, okay, if it's not about her, I don't know who it's about. Who would it be?
Well, she sees multiple similarities between her life and the protagonist in the song, beyond the obvious title. Here's one of the lines. Camera flashes, welcome bashes. She tells friends that's sort of in reference to, all of the paparazzi that are hounding her. And then, quote, now, pretty baby, I'm running back home to you, fresh out of the slammer. I knew who my first call will be to. She thinks that's about reuniting with her estranged husband, Ryan Anderson. Very interesting. Could Taylor be writing about Gypsy Rose Blanchard?
Why? She run out of boyfriends and now she's going to write about Gypsy Rose?
I don't know who else she could be talking about, but a lot of people go to jail.
Right.
I saw this over the weekend, adding the weekly show with Jon Stewart podcast.
What happened to only Monday nights and then all of a sudden he's popping up on Thursday nights and now all of a sudden there's a podcast?
Yeah, I guess the actual show has been wildly successful. Here's his quote. After much reflection, meditation, and prayer, I've decided to extend my work week to 2 days. All hail Comedy Central. Now, the podcast obviously will be about everything, the most critical topics across current events. Good for him. I mean, you might as well just extend it, right?
Yeah, everyone's loving it. The numbers are great. Why not?
Music lovers, you ready for this? Did you see where the Black Keys brought out Noel Gallagher at Brixton Academy?
I guess he came out for a couple of songs.
2 songs, Only Love Matters and On the Game, because I guess he co-wrote those songs with the band. That's actually really cool. Wow, finally, SNL over the weekend, 3rd time's a charm from Maya Rudolph hosting the show alongside Vampire Weekend. She returned to the show as the host, and this is the first time since 2021. Quote, it's so good to be back. And for a Mother's Day episode, and for me, it's extra special because I'm a 4-time mom. Anyway, the show is really happy to have her back. She also went into her Hot Ones with Beyonce, too. I guess she did this back in 2021. This time, she was dressed in the Cowboy Carter-themed outfit and explained she returned because this was the only thing I have attempted that I did not slay.
Really funny.
Okay, our next sauce doesn't have a name. It's just a picture of a toilet on fire. And it has a Scoville rating of 1.5 million.
Sounds yummy. Delicious.
Yeah, this one's pretty good. All right, so Cowboy Carter is part of a 3-album trilogy.
You need to shut your Charlie Brown looking ass up for a minute and you need to listen to me. Beyonce about to do something very human. So I need you to blur my face in 3, 2, 1. Oh, they trying to make a bitch cocker herself. Okay, I'm good.
That was excellent. That's your celebrity sleaze.